What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a little work on Project Quicksilver here, and it's got a tire pressure sensor that has a problem. I'm going to show you what that is, and I'm going to show you how we're going to fix it. Okay, so I've already yanked this right front wheel off of Quicksilver here, and here's the problem that I'm having. Hopefully you can see on the camera. This is severely corroded and there's a chunk missing right there. And that is causing me not to be able to put air in it. And that's a pretty common problem on these. They're aluminum, they oxidize up and they can get really brittle. I've seen the whole end break off before. But what do you do if you're at home and you're trying to fix this and you don't have access to a tire machine? Well, I saw something I've tried out online that I've had a little bit of success with, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this today. Step one, go out and get one of these three-way tire valve stem tools. You can get these pretty much at any auto parts store, and you're going to remove the valve core and let all of the air out of the tire. Then for the next step, you're going to need to take the wheel, put it under something heavy enough. You can use the side of your car. I'm going to actually use my work building here, and you're going to take a small piece of wood and put it over the tire, but not over top of the wheel. Then just use the jack that came with your car, wedge it in between here, right under this beam like this, so that it's not going to make contact with the wheel. It's just going to push down on the board. And then you just take this and do the normal thing like you would if you were going to be jacking up the car, and it'll push down on the tire. Now, if the tire doesn't fight you back too hard, at a certain point, this should break this bead. But I'm going to have to back off because I got a little too close to the wheel, and that's very important. Do not let it hit and scratch your wheel. So I'm just going to pull it back away from the wheel a little bit here. Air is fighting us a little more than I expected it to. So let me just back up a little bit here. I know that in theory this is going to work because I did it earlier, but every tire is different. Some of them are going to be really easy to do this to. Some are going to fight you without hitting the wheel. Try to keep the other end of the tire flat. Try a different position here in the hopes that maybe that will even things out a bit. All right, once you've gone through enough of that and gotten this bead broken to the point that you can push it down, what you're going to do is push it down until you can reach that valve stem. Now, this is also going to be hard to do, especially on low profile tires like this, but you're either going to need something to force it down or a pry bar you can stick in there, like maybe even the handle of this that you can stick in there and hold it down with. Just something to keep it down enough that you can get this off once you get it out. You may even want to stick it back under here and use your jack to hold it down. I think I'm going to try that. then once you've got the tire pushed down enough, you want to get your hand under it to catch this, and you're just going to take 12mm socket and zip off the top of this. It's not a 12. Oops. And it looks like we're going to be stuck. Yep. So we're going to have to try to hold it at the bottom to keep it from spinning. We'll just break the plastic piece off like that. This is your actual sensor that we're removing. Grab the bottom of the stalk with some pliers. Try to hang on to that. And once you've got this top screw off, it'll just fall right through like that. Kind of clean out that hole a little. At this point, you could either put a new sensor in there, tighten that down, then you'll have to take it and have it programmed. But at least you'll be good to go as far as driving. I'm going to put a standard valve stem back in, which will be fine. They fit exactly the same. I'm going to, right now I'm more interested in being able to set my tire pressure correctly than I am having the actual TPMS system work. But all you have to do to mount a new valve stem is grab it with some pliers and pull it till it pops in. If it was a sensor, you'd have to put it on there and tighten that top nut down and be really careful not to over tighten it. But for me, for right now, I am done. That is all I wanted to do. So now I just got to reinflate this tire and get it back on. And there you have it. This is not the easiest way to do this, but if you're at home and you don't have access to a tire machine and you can't get to a shop to get the bead broken, that's a way to do it. Now my tire is going to be able to be filled correctly and I don't have to worry about that little broken piece. So drop me a like, drop me a comment, and make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.